welcome to DRW Radio, and this is the fallout to Dark Mania. I am alongside the new Ultimate Heavyweight Champion, Spinks Payne. Spinks, what's up?
Not much. Polishing the bell.
Spinks Payne is the new Ultimate Heavyweight Champion after aligning himself with Lonnie Del Monte, being a part of the Del Monte Enterprise. And I have to say, I am stoked about this. It's been a phenomenal storyline to come in with. It's been a phenomenal storyline since it started. And now, Spinks Payne, the Dark Mania fallout. We're going to talk about everything Dark Mania. And we're going to talk about the fallout and some announcements regarding the King of DRW tournament. All of that in just a minute. Before we get to that, I want to remind you that DRW Radio is brought to you by Catalyst Mints, everything minty fresh, and accessories, beanies, hoodies, shirts, all that and more. Go to catalystmints.com. And also, we are brought to you by YouTube, Amazon Prime, Wish, and Memo Notepad. We're also brought to you by Spreaker, and we are actually using Spreaker right now as we speak. But Spinks Payne, you have been in DRW for a very long time, and I have to speak on your time in DRW and how you feel your career has projected since you came in.
It started out from being aligned with Samar, Kelly Morbid, and capturing the tag title. The whole entire my career in DRW has been a little. It's been bumpy. It has. Ever since my start, it's from being a tag team champion, Intercontinental champion, Dark Style champion, and now the Ultimate Heavyweight champion. It's been going from the start to now. It has. You guys can tell that's been changed in my performance from in-ring into the mic. It has been. It has to be 100% changed. I mean, I know you for basically from the start of my career to you've seen where I come. You've seen how far I came.
So Dark Mania kicked off live from Wembley Arena in London with Chris Zero, myself, standing in the middle of the ring, giving a perfect speech to start this show. Then we kicked things off in action with the Eric Draven Memorial Battle Royal for the once-in-a-lifetime briefcase. Torrance Banks, the dark horse to win it. Torrance Banks wins the once-in-a-lifetime briefcase. Payne, you were backstage, you were watching this. What were you thinking when Torrance Banks won the once-in-a-lifetime briefcase?
I was actually shocked to see when he won that briefcase. I was shocked. I mean, it's someone that I wouldn't see winning a briefcase, let alone the Memorial Battle Royal. But he did it, and he did his part. He did the performance. Props to him on winning the match. That's us.
So, after Torrance Banks winning the once-in-a-lifetime briefcase, we moved things on to the WSW Idol Championship match, where JVH would keep his hair and the championship. What are your thoughts on the WSW Idol Championship match?
That match wasn't really, to be honest, I'm put in a situation that I never thought of. To be honest, it was like stupid, but that match, the JVA and EM1 put on a decent performance. Let alone representing the company of WSW. The company alone is an okay company. It's not one of those companies where you like, oh my god, I won the title. It's a company. JVH is not a great performer. He's just basically an okay performer. EM1, he's somewhat on the same level as JVH. They're both decent competitors. That's all I can say about them two.
So after that match, it was Adam Rush versus Nathaniel Faber. And Spinks, both of us know the history that we have with Nate and Adam Rush. To see Adam Rush beat Nate Faber, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, that match was really intense. Like, issue with Nate. I don't have really much issue with Adam, but props to both of them, honestly.
Michael D. Hatches versus Osias Tesfaye. What was a brutal monster versus monster match. Osias with suplex after suplex after suplex, 10-4 after 10-4 after 10-4 after 10-4, and finally, Osias would hit another 10-4, and he would hook the leg for the 1-2-3. Still Dark Style champion Osias Tesfaye. How do you feel?
I feel great about that. Having Osias coming in Dark Mania champion, coming out of Dark Mania champion. That proves something. No one cannot defeat the beast of all beasts. No one can. I couldn't. Hopkins can't. And Michael D. Hatches can't. It's kind of down to who can contain the beast. There has to be somebody. But the people ask me, is Dr. Dylan Monty going to help? No. Why is he going to help Osias Tesfaye in the session? He needs no help. Lonnie just accompanies, he helps his client with knowledge, not actions. He's an advocate of wrestling.
CRW Championship match, Hell in a Cell, Chris Zero versus Tyler H. After 5 years of Tyler H never being able to win the big one at Dark Mania, never being able to beat Chris Zero at Dark Mania, finally beating him and winning the CRW Championship. What were you feeling when you saw Tyler H finally beat Chris Zero?
I was shocked. He beat you the hell up. Like, that was, wow. Like, seeing Tyler H winning a DRW World title, that should earn some respect, dude. Like, wow, even from the DRW roster, he beat a legend, a Hall of Fame, 100-time world champion. Like, that should tell something.
After the match, Adam Rush would attack Chris Zero, putting him on the shelf after curb stomping his face into cinder blocks. How does that make you feel after Adam Rush beat Nate Faber? Everybody believed that was Adam Rush's last hoorah, and then he's to come in after Chris Zero gets all the respect from the crowd, and Adam Rush attacks him. How does that make you feel?
After that match with Adam Rush, that I don't have against Nate Faber, and then seeing that he's gonna have another match at Aftermath. I wonder if he's gonna have one more match and that's about it. But if he even wants to stick around, then I'm all for it. It's just a matter of if he's actually gonna be committed to this as he was before.
After that, Lethal Intent came out on the show. They had an open challenge for the DRW Tag Team Championships, answered by 4 to 5 tag teams. And after the dust settled and the bell had sounded, we had crowned new DRW Tag Team Champions with Savage Lands. How does that make you feel with Lethal Intent losing the tag team titles again?
Savage Lands as the champions, that was a... You could feel the attention from Lethal Intent that they were not happy or impressed that Savage Lands won the tag title. Like, I wouldn't be impressed with them team winning. I would personally have Lethal Intent winning it, but, Savage Lands proved that they could beat it. They did it 1, 2, 3. They're champions, so let's get over it. I don't like it, but what are you going to do about it? Nothing.
Savage Lands are your new DRW Tag Team Champions. We'll be defending them at Aftermath. But after that match, the young lion Jackson Brooks went one-on-one with the Destroyer Elias Emerson for the DRW Intercontinental Championship, and what a performance both men put on. And Jackson Brooks to come out and win the Intercontinental Championship, and after the match to be approached by TJ Shadows. So first, explain your feelings about how you felt when you saw Jackson Brooks win the Intercontinental Championship, and then explain how it made you feel when TJ Shadows would make his Dark Mania return to tell Jackson Brooks that he was coming for his Intercontinental title.
When Jackson Brooks, when he won the Intercontinental title, it's good for him. I mean, he's cocky in the locker room. He's not really liked in the locker room. He uses his ego too much. But then when I see TJ Shadows come out and then tell Brooks that he comes for the title, Shadows is sending him a message. That dude has been the ultimate heavyweight champion. He's been all around world champion. He's a Hall of Famer. He should be. TJ Shadows is a guy that you should put everything into a match, not just half the match and expect to win. Shadows will get that title one way or another.
Following that performance was the epic triple threat match main event for the DRW Ultimate Heavyweight Championship. And after many near falls, after many OMG moments in the match, Lonnie Del Monte, Osias Tesfaye, and Lethal Intent would assist Spinks Payne in beating both Joshua Hopkins and Dwayne Awesome for the Ultimate Heavyweight Championship. And after the match, Lethal Intent and Payne and Osias would look on top of the world. They would leave the ring to Spinks Payne for him to celebrate, but then Torrance Banks would come from behind and lay Spinks Payne out with a shot to the back of the head from the briefcase. Then he would go to cash in his briefcase. He would hit him with the Banks Driller. He'd pin him 1, 2, but Spinks would kick out. The crowd would jump to their feet. Torrance would be in shock. Lethal Intent would come back down to the ring. Gods Never Bow would cut them off and attack him. But Osias Tesfaye would march back to the ring, and Banks would attack Osias with heavy knee strikes and heavy lefts and rights before he could make it all the way into the ring. But then, as that is happening, Lonnie Del Monte would pull Spinks Payne out of the ring by his leg. They would go through the crowd and escape. And then Torrance would see that, and then he would send a message to Lonnie Del Monte and the rest of the Del Monte Enterprise by laying the beast Osias Tesfaye out with a Banks Driller to end the show. Payne, explain why you let the Del Monte Enterprise assist you in winning the belt, assist you in retaining the belt, and why you ran from Torrance Banks.
Why are you talking about assisting? They didn't assist nothing. They simply did nothing to help me. Okay, they may have attacked. Dr. Del Monte may have pulled me away. Yes, me and Del Monte left the scenery because Lonnie knows best for his clients. Why are we gonna let some whack job, DRW original, big deal? He's an original. Oh my God! Whoopie freaking do. Torrance Banks as the ultimate champion is putting the company as a joke. People keep asking me ever since the day after that man, why did he do this? Why did he do that? I don't need an answer to nobody. If you want the answers, you go to Del Monte. I'm the competitor. I'm the one that lace up the boots, goes down that ring, and puts my boot down the ropes. If Torrance has a problem, we're going to settle it in that ring in aftermath. And we're going to settle like, man, I'm going to show him who's the champion. And if no one likes it, then don't watch it. It's simple. Torrance Banks is going to go bankrupt. His career is going to go bankrupt. I'm
DRW Aftermath, live April 16th from Kansas City in the Sprint Center. The card rundown. The opener will be a singles match between Adam Rush and Jaquan Bing. Then the NXG Championship will be decided in an elimination chamber between William Morgan, Liam Levine, JVH, EM1, Jackson Brooks, and Serwin Darkstar. Then the CRW Championship will return to DRW as it will be defended in a no-holds-barred match where the winner will get an Ultimate Heavyweight Championship shot in May. Tyler H defends versus Messiah. Then for the DRW Tag Team titles in a fatal four-way street fight, Savage Lands will defend versus Lethal Intent, Gods Never Bow, and Death Row. Then for the DRW Dark Style Championship in a fight without honor, if Joshua wins, he gets his rematch for the Ultimate Heavyweight Championship at Bloodsport, April 30th. Osiris Tesfaye defends versus Joshua Hopkins. Then, in the first of 3 main events for the DRW Supreme World Heavyweight Championship in a ladder match, Messiah will take on Roman Carter, Jason Alpha, and Nemesis. Then in the co-main event for the DRW Intercontinental Championship, Jackson Brooks defends versus TJ Shadows and Elias Emerson. Then the main event, inside a steel cage for the DRW Ultimate Heavyweight Championship, Spinks Payne defends versus Torrance Banks, April 16th, live from the Sprint Center in Kansas City, Missouri. But now, a big announcement. Starting in the next couple of weeks, we will see the King of DRW tournament make its return. But a few changes have been made to the DRW tournament. This year, there will be 4 blocks. Block A, Block B, Block C, and Block D. The tournament will be broke up into 7 shows on the DRW network. We will see Block A, Block B, Block C, and Block D all compete. Now, every block holds 4 competitors. Those 4 competitors will compete in 2 singles matches. The winners of those 2 single matches will face off. The winner of that will be the block winner. Now each block winner will compete in a fatal 4-way for the King of DRW trophy, and the winner of that will go on to compete for the Ultimate Heavyweight Championship or Supreme Heavyweight Championship, any championship of their choosing. Now, how the show will be broke up: there will be a show for Block A, a show for Block B, a show for Block C, a show for Block D, first round matches. The next show will be the semi-final matches, the singles matches for Block A and Block B, and then the next show will be the semi-final single matches for Block C and Block D, and then the finals, the fatal 4-way for the crown. Now, the brackets to be released right now. In Block A, TJ Storm will take on Jaquan Bing. Jackson Brooks will take on the returning DRW legend, Jay Styles. In Block B, Jason Alpha will take on TJ Shadows. Firestar Hart will take on Messiah. In Block C, Serwin Darkstar will take on JVH. Elias Emerson will take on Dwayne Awesome. In Block D, Roman Carter will go one-on-one with Nemesis. Don Lyle will go one-on-one with EM1. That is the brackets for Block A, Block B, Block C, and Block D. Now, if anybody is confused by this, the first show will see TJ Storm versus Jaquan Bing and Jackson Brooks versus AJ Styles. The second show will be Jason Alpha versus TJ Shadows and Firestar Hart versus Messiah, and so on and so forth. The fifth show will be the winner of Storm and Bing versus the winner of Brooks and Styles, and the winner of Alpha and Shadows versus the winner of Hart and Messiah. The sixth show will be the winner of Darkstar and JVH going one-on-one, and the winner of Emerson and Awesome going one-on-one. We'll be going one-on-one with the winner of Serwin and Darkstar. We'll go... the winner of Block C will take on the winner of Block D. Oh, yeah, I'm confused myself. I'm sorry. The two men that win their singles matches in the blocks will compete in singles matches, yes. It'll be less confusing as the blocks roll out. I'm confusing myself seeing this, but 7 shows for the King of DRW tournament. Now, also in May, the Got Your 6 pay-per-view is a 3-night tag team tournament where the winner of that tournament will get a shot at the DRW Tag Team Championships, and they will be crowned the Super Tag Cup holders of 2017. Now, as we look back at the blocks for the King of DRW tournament, with TJ Storm, Jaquan Bing, Jackson Brooks, Jay Styles, Jason Alpha, TJ Shadows, Firestar Heart, Messiah, Serwin Darkstar, JVH, Elias Emerson, Dwayne Awesome, Roman Carter, Nemesis, Don Lyle, and EM1, you have to tell me, Spinks Pain, how excited are you for this King of DRW tournament?
It looks like a good bracket. All blocks have good stars. Like, especially the main one I'm more excited to see is Firestar Heart versus Messiah. And you want to talk about who I want to see to win this tournament? Messiah. Because
Spinks Pain's pick to win it all is Messiah in this tournament. Now, for anybody that listens to this podcast and listens all the way through, I want you to put your predictions below. Who do you think is going to win the tournament? Take it all home. I want to know who you think is going to win the King of DRW tournament. Why do you want Messiah to win the tournament?
Because it's simple. Spinks Pain versus Messiah equals rating.
Spinks Pain versus Messiah equals ratings. The first show will happen April 8th, live from the Full Sail Arena. And the first show will see TJ Shadows versus Jaquan Bing and Jackson Brooks versus Jay Styles. I am very excited for this show. I'm very excited for the King of the DRW tournament. Now, we talk about this bracket. We're going to break it down a little bit. TJ Storm's returning. Jaquan Bing's returning. Jay Styles is returning. That's 3 out of 4 of the men in Block A. Also, Jackson Brooks in Block A, the Intercontinental Champion, and a man who will be competing for the NXT Championship. A man who could be walking in with 2 championships into this tournament. Then, we look at Block B. Jason Alpha is a phenomenal athlete. TJ Shadows will be returning to DRW full-time for this tournament. Firestar Heart coming back. Messiah, red hot going into this tournament. Block B seems very, very steady. Very, very strong. Block C, Serwin Darkstar returning. JVH coming back to DRW after a phenomenal showing at Dark Mania. Elias Emerson coming off a loss at the Intercontinental Championship match. And Dwayne Awesome, the man who failed to win the Ultimate Heavyweight Championship in the main event of Dark Mania. Block C, very, very iffy on if they will pull strong performances or if they are too upset about their Dark Mania failures. Now, Block D, Roman Carter and Nemesis and Don Lyle and EM1. All 4 of those men have something to prove. Block D is the something to prove block. I can't pick because I would pick Don Lyle to win the block. Now, we're going to go block by block, and I want to know who you think is going to win the blocks. In Block A, you have TJ Storm, Jaquan Bing, Jackson Brooks, and Jay Styles. Who do you think is going to win Block A?
I'll go with TJ Storm.
TJ Storm. In Block B, you have Jason Alpha, TJ Shadows, Firestar Heart, and Messiah. In Block C, you have Serwin Darkstar, JVH, Elias Emerson, and Dwayne Awesome. In Block D, you have Roman Carter, Nemesis, Don Lyle, and EM1.
Don Lyle.
Alright, now between Block A and Block B, in the Fatal 4-Way, you think Messiah is going to win the cup. Alright. Messiah to be picked by Spinks Pain to win the King of the DRW tournament. Now, also, later tonight, I will be coming back on the podcast with Tyler to have a one-on-one interview about his path to redemption, his path to glory, his path to a comeback after losing his father this year and the tremendous year he had leading to Dark Mania to where he finally won the CRW Championship and the plan he has for this year. The NXG Championship's making a comeback. NXG period is going to be making a comeback with me and I help a few other people. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Bracketology and this episode of Dark Mania Fallout. Spinks Pain, thank you for joining me. I'm going to go ahead and hang up on you now and end this show by myself. Thank you, Spinks Pain, for everything that we talked about. Thank you, bro. Alright. So, Dark Rebellion Wrestling fans, a few announcements to close this show out. The King of DRW tournament, you guys know, the Got Your 6 pay-per-view, a few other post-Dark Mania things. DRW is returning to pay-per-views every 2 weeks. Now, for how long that will stay, I cannot say. I have a few things that I want to do this year and to improve on DRW. I want to improve on the tag team division, improve on some storylines, possibly bring in a few new titles. I don't know yet. I would like to rebirth the women's division, but I don't know if that's a thing that I will fully commit to. Now, also, in the next few episodes, I want you guys to drop some questions that you want answered. And if you are listening live, I want you guys to drop some questions and I will answer them live right here on Spreaker. I want to thank you guys for joining me each and every time we have an episode. I want you guys to be involved. I want everybody to be involved for DRW Radio. And I hope every show is phenomenal for you guys. And I hope you enjoy it. I hope you love it. I hope you guys keep coming back for more. Like and subscribe. And keep up the support. Thank you guys so much for everything that you do for me. Thank you guys for viewing, liking, subscribing, and sharing my videos. But now it's time for a segment I like to call Get It Off Your Chest. A few things that have been bothering me in e-fetting as of late, and I wanted to talk about it like right now. I wanted to get it off my chest right now. A few things. The first thing I want to talk about is the bitching after a pay-per-view takes place and you guys read and see the results, because a lot of people like to complain about my results and complain that I have favorites. I do not have favorites because me and Spinks Pain didn't even get along until like 2 weeks ago. He was not my favorite to win the main event of Dark Mania. Anybody would tell you that. My favorite to win was actually the champ going in, Joshua Hopkins. But, you know, as many of you know, the owner can't always get his way. My problem with WSW is the guy talks about WSW being better and providing better results and everything. It's easy to do when you run 90% of the roster yourself. I look forward to Jaquan Bing's return to DRW. I look forward to Jay Styles' return to DRW. I look forward to it all. I look forward to getting back into writing and getting back to having fun. Another episode of Let's Talk Wrestling will be premiering soon, as I will be talking about more rumors and outlets, rumors and speculations throughout the week. And it is WrestleMania week, so I've kicked it off with, I think, 2 to 3 podcasts today. I'm going to try to do the same tomorrow. Saturday I'll be really, really busy, and Sunday's WrestleMania. I'll try to pop out a pre-WrestleMania podcast for you guys. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for listening. Again, like and subscribe. And I will see you guys for the next podcast. Thank you.